Welcome to the RJI Futures Lab, where we help you make your organization more innovative. I'm Ruben Stern. This week, making data visualizations without programmers and using Tagboard to put social media into TV news. Creating interactive data visualizations generally requires coding skills most journalists don't have. The founders of Cloudstitch are trying to change that. Their platform offers a less complicated way to turn basic spreadsheet information into a graphical display.
Cloudstitch is about revolutionizing the way people web program. It's about democratizing the web to the point where anyone, whether they have technical know-how or a non-technical background, has the ability to control, broadcast, and create interactive data content with the ease of a spreadsheet. Cloudstitch is to do for data what WordPress did for tech.
At the core of it, Cloudstitch connects spreadsheet data to web-based interactives. Cloudstitch provides the code that users can drop into their content management systems.
There's a couple of simple commands in HTML that you use to connect them together. It's like clicking Legos together. And then when you load the site, it's live.
There are several templates they provide, as well as models made by other programmers.
So let's say I see an electoral map, and I really like it, but I live in Virginia and you live in Texas, and so I just want to swap out the counties. So I could find your Texas map, and I could clone it, and it clones all of the documents and files. And then I just go in and change that geodata file to Virginia, and I edit the spreadsheet data. So there's kind of this smooth gradient between the pure creator case and then the copy, paste, modify case.
This flexibility is especially helpful for newsrooms with varying amounts of experience with coding.
Let's say you don't know how to code and you don't know HTML. You'll be able to come and browse it essentially as a directory of plugins that don't care what CMS you're using. And so you might find a map, or you might find a voting widget, or you might find a sports bracket for a tournament that's taking place. And if you like it and you can use a Google spreadsheet, that's all you need to know. If you know how to use HTML, you can go one step further, and you can start to customize the look and appearance.
Benson says the platform could be most useful for mid-sized newsrooms all the way down to a student group or campus publication. For the Futures Lab, this is Tim Leibel.
Cloudstitch was one of 10 projects to receive funding earlier this year from the Knight Prototype Fund. Tagboard is a tool for finding, filtering, and displaying social media content. The Futures Lab's Raven Brown shows us how the tool is helping TV stations during news broadcasts.
When a building collapsed after a gas explosion in New York City this spring, local TV stations were able to get social media posts from the scene quickly onto the air using a tool called Tagboard.
They're talking through a hashtag, for example, hashtag building collapse, when the building collapsed in New York City. So we had ABC7 and also Fox watch that hashtag on Tagboard, and within seconds, they could see content from the scene and get it to display. So their talent could then point to a post that had a picture of the building collapse someone had tweeted from the scene and show the viewers at home.
Tagboard works by combing social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to find content. For users, step 1 is to search for posts using a hashtag.
Step 2 is you produce it, and you simply just approve each post. Step 3 is once I've produced my story, I want to display it.
From there, users can show curated stories through social media. Another option is for live broadcasts to show these results by syncing to their displays.
You can use an iPad AirPlay to the TV next to you, and they can take that to the control room. You could use a touchscreen, so you bring up the website on a touchscreen and start doing it, or a scan converter. So if you can get a website to air through a scan converter, then they take that usually in the control room as well.
Tagboard charges a monthly fee based on an annual contract.
We really want to impact people and how they interact with content in the future.
Tagboard is being used by companies like Microsoft and several large market TV affiliate stations. They also recently announced a partnership with Facebook. For the Futures Lab, this is Raven Brown.
And that's it for this report from the RJI Futures Lab. I'm Ruben Stern. We'll see you in the future.